Welcome back, Waltham High.
I'm Ethan Ashford.
And I'm Tasha Barrett.
Seeing that in this fall, many seniors across America are starting to apply to college.
In order to apply, most schools use a common application. Let's catch up with Kelly and Emily and see what they found out.
Thank you, Tasha. With the new year approaching fast, students here at Waltham High have college on their minds. Whether you're applying early action or at the start of the new year, there are steps you can take now to begin your college application process. Because, believe it or not, it's just around the corner.
We caught up with Miss Bailey and fellow students to find out more about this process.
Do you remember what it was like applying to college?
Yes, I remember it was kind of overwhelming, but that it was really exciting because I was thinking about my future. So,
how can students get started with applying?
First, you want to research what colleges you might be interested in going to. If you want to stay close, research colleges in Massachusetts. If you want to go a little bit farther out, research colleges across the nation. But you definitely want to get your research going.
Do you know where you're applying?
UMass Amherst, UMass Lowell, possibly Endicott, Framingham State, and UMass Dartmouth.
My tops right now are Syracuse, Penn State, and UConn, but then I have a couple schools like around here, but I don't really want to stay around here, so we'll see.
So far, I have begun to try to narrow down like what I'm going to write for my essay. I visited one school so far. I've seen my guidance counselor, and I've got some college recommendations down pat.
So far it's been really good because I've been trying to get everything done as soon as possible, so I don't end up doing everything like the last minute. So far it's been pretty good.
Yes, I actually already got accepted. Basically what it is, I went online to a website, filled out their application. Once I did that, I waited a couple weeks, got my letter of acceptance, and just waiting for my transcript, and I'm going to take it from there.
What was it like writing your own college essay?
Again, it was kind of overwhelming. At first I thought it was going to be something really analytical and I had to delve into a 10-page paper, and then I realized it was just really a story, about 700 words, talking about a piece of my life or an anecdote from my life that would really show who I was apart from my GPA and my SAT scores and my extracurricular activities. It was more just telling a story to this school that wanted to possibly accept.
Have you begun writing your college essay?
Not exactly. I'm just trying to follow the format, try to figure out what is going to be in it, kind of outlining it. That's what I'm doing, outlining.
I started it yesterday, so I have the first couple of paragraphs done.
Do you have any advice for students writing their own college essay?
Make sure you do drafts, you brainstorm.
Miss Bailey stresses the importance of being yourself in your college essay and showing colleges who you are outside of academics.
Students can go to guidance if they have questions about colleges. Maybe for assistance with your essay, you can go to a college essay teacher. I teach the college essay class. I know Miss Basinger teaches as well, and Miss Walden Parr teaches, so they might be able to help you, or you're already in their class.
Even though the year is flying by, students still have many opportunities to meet with teachers and guidance counselors for help in their college application process. Back to you, Tasha and Ethan.
Thanks, Emily. Coffee is definitely a must throughout high school. With the new Starbucks recently opening, along with the multiple Dunkins, coffee seems to be even more popular amongst the students.
Yeah, coffee is great, but really, how good is it for you? Let's catch up with Mary, who has the inside scoop.
This is Mary Wynn, here live at the new Starbucks that recently opened in Waltham. Coffee among teenagers these days is really popular, but what do we all really know about what too much caffeine intake can do to our bodies in the long run? Let's take a closer look. You may not know that coffee products today are much more unhealthy due to the fact that there's a lot of unnecessary added sugar. We interviewed some students to see what they like to get at their local Dunkins and Starbucks.
Medium caramel iced coffee, extra caramel, cream, and melted sugar.
Pumpkin spice coffee.
Passion tea and lemonade.
I got a pumpkin spice latte and also a caramel frappuccino because those are my favorite.
Got the double chocolate chip frappuccino.
Got a grande caramel macchiato.
But not only are these coffee products unhealthy because of the sugar, they can also cause side effects that you may not expect.
Well, coffee has caffeine, which is a stimulant. So when you put a stimulant in your body, it increases everything, your heart rate, your blood pressure, all those things.
Kids can become jittery. Their attention can be kind of spewed elsewhere.
How often do you drink coffee?
Once every 2 days.
Daily.
4 times a day.
Every day.
But these coffee drinks aren't always cheap. How much money do teens spend in a month on coffee? How much money do you think you spend on coffee in a month?
Probably like 100.
A few hundred.
Probably around like $60 or $70. I have a problem.
Too much?
Probably over $100.
But why is coffee so popular?
Usually for energy, or sometimes just because everyone else has it.
Because I'm addicted to it.
I like it. I like the taste.
Because it tastes good and it helps me stay awake.
For the energy, I guess. I kind of feel dead without it.
If you were looking to not drink coffee, but also get caffeine, tea is a good option. Complex carbohydrates, so anything whole wheat, whole grain, is also a good option for energy or long-lasting energy.
Looks like coffee really isn't that good. Let's drink water instead.
Waltham High School has a very diverse student body. Along these students, many show great leadership skills. With the help of Mr. LaForest and Mr. McGuire, a class has been created for these students.
The halls of Waltham High are full of student leaders who many other students see as their role models. Waltham High has started a new class based on the idea of leadership. Mr. McGuire and Mr. LaForest both started the class. We got in touch with some of the students who were chosen to take the class.
Are you in the leadership class?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Nope.
Yeah.
What do you do in the class?
We discuss the school's issues and the problems and how we can fix them. Sporting attendance, and as well as theater attendance.
We just try to fix the problems that everyone faces here.
We just talk about like the leadership role in general, like what we can do to better the school. We do different activities, talk about different topics. It's really fun.
Do you feel that it's affecting the school?
Yes and no, not yet because the class just started, so nothing's been enforced, but once everything gets enforced, it will affect the school.
Yes, it just started up, so we're trying to see what we can do with it, but we're trying to include different groups, try new things, fix new problems. So, yeah, I think it'll definitely affect the school later on.
Tell me about you.
Nope.
Were you chosen for this class, or did you choose to take it?
People are nominated by their teachers to take this class, so I got nominated.
I was chosen. Chosen one.
I was chosen to take this class, and then they gave us the option if we wanted to stick with it, and I said yes.
We also caught up with Mr. LaForest to get more information on what the class is.
What do you feel that you're accomplishing in this class?
There's a few things. The main thing is when kids are given the opportunity to lead, they don't know all the time what's expected or how they should perform their duties. So we thought it was a good idea to develop a class where we could kind of step through some of the things that leadership entails and how students can, learn from these ideas, and then when they're given the opportunity to lead, know what they should do, and hopefully it will benefit sports programs, maybe school government as well.
Leaders can be found everywhere, in sports, clubs, and in the classrooms. We asked some students and teachers what they thought leadership meant.
Leadership is something that you are both born with and learn. I think that it's beyond knowing what to do and when to do it, but also knowing when to seek out help and advice. It's leading by example and being the beacon of a community, the go-to person.
Leadership is taking control of the team to victory.
I think leadership is like when you're an example to others, or you can be someone who others like look up to.
Leadership is when a person takes responsibility and leads by example.
Leadership is someone who leads by example. They don't just tell people what to do, they do it with them and show them how they would do it. And a leader is someone who takes care of the people they're leading, trying to help them do their best.
Leadership is taking initiative and being a good role model.
Leadership is setting a good example.
For me, leadership is primarily the ability to help others achieve their full potential through constructive criticism and through examples.
What characteristics do you look for in a leader?
The first thing is they need to be a hard worker. They need to lead by example. Second thing is they need to be able to, at times, speak up when it's not always something that might be popular to do, but many times something's required and needs to be done, and kids will look around and say, well, who's going to do this? And we're looking to show kids that to be a leader, at times you may have to be the one that steps up and might be telling a teammate, they have to work a little bit harder, might be talking to another teammate who's discouraged, just tell them to stay positive, things like that.
You may never realize how much graphics affect your life. Posters, animations, and graphics are a part of everything, but do you ever stop to think about how much work goes into it?
Luckily, the high school offers a graphics class where you can learn about design. Let's catch up with Mr. Keeney and Mr. McCarthy.
Waltham High School offers immense courses, one in particular being graphic design. As personally taking the class before, I thoroughly enjoyed it and would recommend any students who are creative and unique to take it. The course is taught by Mr. Keeney and Mr. McCarthy.
Graphic design is it's everything. Graphic design technically is the organization of shapes within visual space.
What prompted you to take this class?
I'd always liked art, and so I found it interesting to be able to learn about the concepts of design.
Well, I took it sophomore year, and I really liked it, and I wanted to take it the next step, so he allowed me to take graphic design too.
It interested me, and I just decided to just give it a try, see what it's like, and ended up liking it.
It was like an artsy kind of thing, and I kind of liked that. I didn't have an art class to begin with, but I liked this because of the digital thing.
So I heard from some friends that this graphic design was a really good class, so it motivated me to take intro to graphics. I ended up enjoying that class.
What made you interested in teaching graphic design?
I love it. I mean, it's my background. I went to school here, and at the time it was mainly focused on the fine arts, But I went into a career of being an illustrator, graphic designer. So my goal here when I came to the high school was to bring a stronger graphic design and illustration program here. So,
what is your favorite part about this class?
I really like the planning process when you're coming up with the idea for what you're gonna do.
I like how he gives you freedom to decide what you want to do with your designs.
I really like how it challenges the way you think. It's not just a simple straightforward I'm gonna do this idea or that idea. It's you have that idea but you want to elaborate more on it.
Probably the critiquing at the end of a project. Once you finish a project, you just gather around and start looking over it and get a bunch of perspectives on what it is.
My favorite part about graphics design is my unique way of thinking, putting my own designs out there.
What is your role in the graphics department?
Well, here in the graphics department, we try to do all of the printing for the school department. My role is to try and coordinate it between the copy center, the print shop, as well as teaching in the vocational print shop program, graphic communications.
For his students, Mr. Keeney hopes they can develop a portfolio for a career in graphic design, and for them to organize and see their lives differently, including how much graphic design is really in their world. He hopes for them to get a deeper understanding of creativity and apply it to their lives.
Do you plan on having a career in graphic design?
No, but I always think that this class is good for any career you want to do.
Yeah, I want to be a graphic designer. In college and stuff, and I've already been designing logos and different things like that for different church events or things like that.
I don't necessarily have a direct plan towards it, but it's in the back of my mind.
Not really. I like the class, but I'm thinking about maybe doing something more art related instead of computer related.
Somewhat graphic design. I want to be a game designer.
In regards to class enrollment, Mr. McCarthy suggests to enroll in the graphics class. Dangerous equipment is present in the print shop, and a safety course is needed for enrollment.
What career paths can students follow up with after this class in continuation with the print shop?
Well, in the industry, the printing and graphic communications industry, you have people who work on the desktop who do InDesign, Photoshop. They work on the front end. They might actually get involved in web design.
Career paths regarding the print shop even include digital presses, 3D printers, and laser printers.
Speaking of creativity, with Halloween coming up, people are beginning to carve pumpkins and design costumes.
Let's catch up with Waltham High's Art Club and see the projects they are working on this month.
The Waltham High School Art Club is a good way to express your artistic abilities, whether you're talented or not so talented. From ceramics, sculpting, or even just simple drawings, you can express your artistic abilities.
Well, the art club has been in existence for a long time. I've been running it now for probably about 20 years. And this year, we're doing it twice a month, and because on Mondays at 2 o'clock in room 108.
It's a student group that meets after school. This year we're meeting every other week for an hour and a half or so in the art department. Their own type of work. It's pretty much self-directed.
and everyone is welcome, especially kids who can't fit art into their schedule, who are doing music or another subject. We love to have those kids have a chance to come and do artwork. It's an open studio format.
Well, a lot of it's drawing, painting. I'll give kids clay and stuff at the end, whatever their interest is, and as long as they clean up at the end of the day, we try to keep them engaged and busy.
The kids can come in. Mr. Fennell is co-chairing it with me, Mrs. Conerney, and we make popcorn. We have a very fun and lively atmosphere. We have a lot of kids. We have a good mix of boys and girls this year. And we're planning a couple of really good events, particularly the
pumpkin carving
party.
A what?
A pumpkin.
A what?
A pumpkin, the orange thing?
Oh, yeah.
How was it?
Cool. It was like interesting.
Coming up on, I believe, October 27th. So we have a lot of fun on that day. And then we're also planning what I hope will materialize in November, a trip to the Berkshires to go visit the Norman Rockwell Museum and to see the Eric Carle Museum, an extended day visit. The kids would have to come back about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Last year we took a wonderful trip to Washington, D.C. to see the art museums there that really touched the kids' lives. It's a great way to meet people and have fun, and especially if you aren't enrolled in art classes, it's a chance to have that artistic outlet.
All right, thank
One
you.
of my favorite things about sporting events is the school spirit, which entails endless superfanning. Some students go all out with hockey while others just sit back and watch the game.
One is, the superfans are always there and keep us motivated. Let's see what Vanessa found out about the superfans.
We're here at Waltham High, home of the Hawks, where every Friday night the students turn into the superfans and root on their home team. It's a tradition here at Waltham High, where the students of all grades flood the stands at Larry Field wearing Waltham's home colors and cheer on the football team. We caught up with our very own head superfans, Joey and Jeff, to discuss what it's like to be a superfan.
As superfans of Waltham High, these are our favorite chants that we like to do during sporting events.
We went around the building and asked students if they are a Waltham High superfan and what they enjoy most.
I am a superfan. My favorite chant is the defense chant because I like getting really loud and it's funny.
Defense, 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 defense.
Yeah, I'm a superfan.
Of course I'm a superfan. My favorite chant is "Let's go Waltham."
Yes, I am a superfan.
Yes, I am as well.
My favorite chant is probably the "I believe that we will win."
Same thing.
I believe. I believe. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that we. I believe that we. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
What I like about the football games, it's a place for everyone to hang out and just be together as a school.
And my favorite part about the games is being with everybody.
And like the spirit of the games.
We also caught up with the captain of the football cheerleading team and members of the football team to talk about their feelings toward the superfans.
Yeah, the superfans are great. They interrupt the cheering sometimes, but it's not bad, and our coach doesn't mind.
Play quarterback and cornerback, and very excited about the superfans because they get us amped up and like ready for the game, you know, and they, in a way, they make us play better because when they support us, that makes us want to work harder and finish the game off strong.
Yeah, I'm a football player. I play defensive end and offensive tackle. Yeah, it's really nice to see everyone out there cheering us on. It's really pumps me up out there.
Yes, I am a football player. I play left tackle, and the superfans get us excited because they show spirit and they never give up on us through thick and thin. They're always there for the last blow of the whistle. Yeah.
Superfans will definitely be excited for the Pep Rally next Friday, October 17th. We hope they bring all their energy.
Students should expect to see all fall varsity sports along with the cheerleaders performing. It should be a great time as long as the students bring all their energy.
We caught up with members of the student council and cheerleading team to discuss the upcoming Pep Rally. What do you know about the Pep Rally?
Like all the fall sports teams like walk in it, and it's good for like school spirit and stuff like that. I don't know.
Pep Rally's on October 17th during last period. Everyone's going to go down with their teachers unless they play a sport.
The Pep Rally is when all the sports teams get together for an in-school event, and we walk from one of the gyms to the other, and we're like introduced by a song, and then Mr. DeMayo, our teacher, talks about all the sporting events.
Have you been to a pep rally before?
Yeah, but I wasn't really a part of any of the sporting teams.
What activities happen at the pep rally?
There's tug of war, teachers versus students. There's pie in the face, and there's going to be the homecoming king and queen's going to be announced. Also, each sports team, fall sports, are going to be called out at the beginning, and they come out to a certain song or something or whatever they want to do.
What sports teams are part of the pep rally?
There's soccer, field hockey, football, cheerleading, golf, volleyball.
Do you play a sport associated with the pep rally?
Yes. Golf.
What is the purpose of the pep rally?
The pep rally is to get us ready for homecoming and just get to know everything about the other sports teams, and you announce homecoming king and queens.
To bring the school community together and to get more people to attend all the sporting events for all teams and clubs.
The purpose of the pep rally is to bring the school together and get more school spirit.
Did you enjoy the pep rally?
It was all right. It was a little boring at first, but it got better as it got proceeded.
How can students get involved in the rally?
Students can get involved by bringing energy. As long as they bring energy, it'll be a good time.
When is the voting for homecoming king and queen?
We haven't decided yet, but it'll probably be in your homeroom sometime next week.
Finally, a reminder that the Freshman Mentors annual Minute to Win a competition will be held Thursday, October 16th. Hope to see you there.
Well, that's all we have, Waltham High. I'm Ethan Ashford.
And I'm Tasha Barrett. Stay classy, Waltham High.